What's up, Rez? Alright, this is actually not as bad as I thought it was. Oh my god, that is... that's not that bad. Jesus Christ. I'll probably go for this on like really bad Skullwoods. I wonder what the theory test got here. So I actually don't know. Or I don't know off the top of my head. I know I kind of like winged the strat. I wasn't too sure on how to do it correctly. I think I copied one of Zelna's golds or something. Oh, 703. Okay. Fuck. Come on. Alright, I had to slash the guy. doesn't count. What's up, Beheld? I mean, this isn't bad. This is like easier than any setup I've ever tried. Can you not get in the fucking way, please? This is, I have to grind this out for a bit, but it's really not that bad. I gotta see where Zelna throws the bomb, but it's like around here. There you go. Wow. Okay, so I tied the theory test. Wow. I wish I would have known this setup back then, because this is a lot easier. I guess it doesn't matter how you do it, it just matters if you pull the bomb out early enough. That's not bad. What's up, Louie? Beheld. Alright, I just want to test this out real quick. Alright, I'll fire this up now. What's up, Walrus? Alright, let me know if you guys can see the video and you can hear it. Hear it over me. Or hear me over the video. Alright. So I'm just gonna go... I won't go like into too many details unless I'm stopped somewhere. If somebody has any questions, just let me know. But I'm kind of just doing this for my own benefit here to just hang on a second. How do you hide this? I'm like an idiot. You can't have two of these open. Whatever, throw this away. Yeah, throw that away. Yeah, thanks, Monkey SMB. Just gonna like notate time loss everywhere. Let's see how this goes. All right. Appreciate it. Let me know if you guys can see and hear everything. Oh no, you guys can't see anything. Shit. Now you can see it. I'll just restart it. I'm an idiot. Dude, VLC player sucks. Oh wait, hang on, this is not gonna be the run. Forgot, this is like the full VOD. And I reset somewhere. There we go. Yeah, that was a good reset. I was mad when that happened. I got like really bad escape and then the fucking rat decided to go to Seattle with all his buddies. And in case anyone was wondering, the reason I reset is it's just preferred. You don't have to do it. I just prefer to have a reset in my recording. I don't erase the file anymore. Stop doing that because it doesn't matter. So Especially if it's a new file. Alright, rolling out of bed. I'll try to remember to notate time loss. This is a 550 though, so it's not going to be that bad. I'm not really going to nitpick here. I guess I'll give you guys some good segment times to look for. You definitely want to be falling around 51 there. 52 is fine, but 51 is preferred. It's okay to nudge that door there to the right. Actually save time sometimes. Good RNG. 120 entrance is pretty good here. 121 is like what most people get though. That's good RNG. Little 142 downstairs. I still do that strat because I don't like the optimal strat. I don't get it faster every time. It's not really worth it unless you're good at it. No, it doesn't save that much. It saves like, because you can get a low 80x, or no, you can get like a high 80x with the other strat. 223 boom chest is really good. But it's not that slow. As long as the key is by the door, you're not losing any time, really. One parry. Still 255. The key was in a really tough spot. You want to always knock him towards the entrance there. One parry is not bad. It was still 255. 255 is like fine. 256 I'll take as well, but 255 is what I want. And 254 is really good. Definitely like that. I don't see those as often. Stop whining, please. A lot of these rooms are just trivial stuff that don't go too hard. You don't have to pump in that staircase either, or to that staircase. It's kind of risky with the guard. It's good RNG in here. Yeah, this was pretty good RNG overall so far. A lot of the early stuff doesn't matter except for like the ball and chain guard. And like the first green guard hallway. Entering this room at 420 is pretty good. Well, you can save 1 to 2 frames per door frame. I don't know the exact amount, but 2 is like the most you can save. I think that's what Mike told me. I like the diagonal here. I can get a few pumps on that pot too, but let's just try hard. I always like to walk in the middle there. I'll show that real quick, actually. Oops. Dang, shift back. Just always like walk towards the middle. Because even if they're like, you can't take the top path here. You'll take the hit from the snake. So if you always take the middle, you can be pretty safe. Dude, VLC player is such a piece of shit, I swear. Like, where'd my sound go? Thanks, VLC. Now I gotta go back to where I was, because VLC sucks. It's like, oh, you pause and restart. Nope. Alright, this is good enough. Just go here. There you go. Just stay in the middle like every time and just gauge. You can also, in this room here, you can, if you just hold right out of the door and just go right to the wall, you can actually manipulate this guy up here, this bat. But I don't like to do that, because sometimes I feel like it puts him in a bad spot. Like, he can be on the bottom. What the fuck is my cat doing? He can be like on the bottom and in the way, so I don't like that too much. Just bad experience on my end, I guess. Let's go here at. $525 entering, that's really good. And this is good RNG too. Yeah, I had good RNG in this escape. 534 upstairs. That's average. That happens like almost all the time. The rats get in your way. This is good RNG too. Not too bad. No sanctuary heart. Didn't really put a time loss for escape. I'm not going to either. This 550 is good. I actually lose 5 seconds on this overworld, and you'll see why in a second. That's average. Tough to slash the guy. I don't know what the fuck I did here. This is actually a mistake I've never made before. I wanted to reset when I saw the entrance time. But that was bullshit. I got a short boom. Yeah, look at that. I actually want to go back and watch that, because that was bullshit. So I had this set up. I was ready. But what did I do? I think I tried to slash because the Octorok was there. Oh, I boomed too late. Is this what this is? Yeah, I boomed too late. So that was entirely my fault. Okay, I thought something else happened there, but I'm glad I looked at it. That's like a hard RNG to deal with, but what I should have done was just slash behind the guy there, and I would have killed the Octorok while doing that. So the reason you don't normally want to slash there is because it's a little slower and there's a little bit of lag from the statue not being, because he follows you, obviously you don't stun him. So that was a let me see, that was a 144 and 141 entrance, which is like a fucking, it's worse than a Sankart time. Yeah, 141. You should be seeing 136 there, or 137 if you got like bad RNG. Should never be higher than that. If you're skipping Sankar, of course. 135 is possible if you are beeping after escape. So I was a little mad about that. I don't ever get the magic in there anymore. I don't think it's worth it. It saves 2 to 3 frames at the end, but I think it's harder to grab the magic than it is to just not worry about the 2 to 3 frames. And I grabbed this now. I am forever grabbing that pot unless I'm trying to farm a gold or something. There's no reason to not grab that pot. I've had far less issues since I started doing it. In terms of like arrows and stuff, like that's, you lose so much time in other spots because of arrows. Let me notate that time loss. Yeah, dude, no more. I mean, everybody was doing it, but I think like everyone was just like, why are we fucking skipping this pot? Because it is worth it, like 1/8 of the time. Because if you get both arrow drops at the end of escape or at the end of Eastern, it does save time to skip it. You do save, but you also have the 1/8 chance to not get the arrows, which is 3 seconds lost. What's up, 0J? It's bad RNG here, I had to wait. Not too bad. Oh, nice red drop. I don't minimize my diagonals for the readies. I like to just do the room correctly in a run instead of 2 cycling that room, which is like the worst. What is this? 10:38. That is a fucking bad Eastern time for me. It's so bad. Yo! My cat hasn't made a peep since I've been home, and now he just won't stop. I don't know what he wants. He doesn't want anything. He just wants to leave the room, but he can't go out there because he just can't. He just can't right now. I don't like him outside of my room when I'm streaming. Alright, so Desert Overworld, I've kind of like finally got it down after 3 years of playing this game. The only thing that matters on this overworld is getting the spin speeds. And you should always get a 245 segment entrance, or you can get 244 if your movement's really good. There's no like real RNG except for one screen. Well, the spin speed screen, the first spin speed, you can get hit by that Octorok. Oh, that was a second lost. Almost. Yo, thanks, Charlie. Appreciate that. Feels pretty damn good to have that. It's probably the only PB I've felt good about in over 2 years, I would say. It's definitely the least amount of shit that's gone wrong in a run. So I'm very happy. I waited there for like 15 frames for whatever reason. I won't count that towards the time loss. So it's 232? Yeah, it was 1 blue ball. 1 blue ball and then 2 warps. Which is pretty above average RNG. 245, 246. Yep. Those 2 mistakes cost me a 245. Thanks, Charlie. I am gonna improve it still, but see how I feel after the tournament. I might take a break. The hard work does always pay off, which is nice. Stop dashing in this room too. Dashing up. I got the timing down for the slash. That was a good cannonball RNG. That saves a second when you get good RNG in there. This is why I like the arrows. Because usually when you skip the arrows in Eastern, a week from tomorrow. If you beat me, Walrus, you'll be doing me a solid, that's for sure. I'd like to take a break. I think we'll have a good race though. It's hard to play it your best in a turning race. Oh, nice. I missed spin speed. That is... We'll just put 1 point. We'll put 2 seconds, actually. Walrus is going to take me to the cleaners. Oh, nice menu. Even better. I knew something bad happened in this desert. I couldn't remember what, and it's those things. So that's 5. And I got hit by that asshole. Dude, I believe in you. I'm really proud of you, man. I'm proud you took the game so far. Oh, look at this RNG, like, this is the bro RNG right here. That's what saved this, this desert. That's a 2 cycle. It's a shame, because I think that would have been gold without, or close to gold. Fucking save time. That's a joke. Is that Buenos? Well, let me check. I'm actually not sure. I got bad RNG in Popos, but I don't count that because it happens like every run. So that probably wouldn't have been gold, actually. I wish VLC player wasn't shitty, but here we are in 2018, where we still can't get video players to work. I'll rewatch this fight real quick. Sometimes you don't move up with the sword buffer, like if I mess it up, but I don't bother adjusting it because, yeah, it looks like I didn't move up one there. You're right. That's fine, but don't like over adjust yourself. Like the only thing that extra pixel does is it covers more RNGs for this first phase, but being here is fine. And look at this, like bam, 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 bam. I spammed the arrows there just because they were all on top of each other and I wanted to make sure I got all of them. So that was a really, really lucky fight. This what, 606? Yeah, should have been a like 6-0. That's okay though. So +5 on desert. Lost. 2 cycles saved it, but I'll just put +5 anyway. It's execution. So I always walk diagonal there because it makes this overworld less shitty. Or it makes that next screen less shitty because of the I don't know, I just don't like getting hit by the crab, so I know it's like suboptimal, but I just don't care. So we're already +11. That's actually more than I thought. So I lost 11 seconds just in Eastern and Desert. I don't think I've gotten a bad Eastern time. That's definitely one of the worst segments in this run is Eastern. Because of what happened in the overworld. 142 on the mirror is pretty good. Nice boulder. I think the rest of this is fine though. Yeah, it is. I'll just put +1 for boulder. But really can't do much about that. No ledge hop. Still a 218 entrance. Best I've ever gotten is 216. 218 is really good. Anything under 220 is good. I use like this weird... It's hard to explain. It's like a shadow. I find it easier to just use the buffer for the spin speed because I'm worse at stopping that. But I don't think it's that bad. Thanks, dude. The combined knowledge of everyone has helped me get this far, so I'm forever grateful. Especially people like you who actually know how to time shit in this game. Well, that's not a bad idea either, Mike. If you're good at like getting the quick warps, I don't see why not. Dash a little too far in that room, but whatever. Air is like still one of my weaker segments overall. I actually could have just threw up there, but I think I didn't want to risk it because this is pretty good. It's better to play it safe in some situations. 405 upstairs is pretty good. Gotten better than that, but... I don't think this bomb jump is much slower than the spin bomb jump. From what I've timed, it's barely slower. And fuck that. Like, why would I start a dash there? That was so dumb. +1 for that. Oh, it's not my fault. Dude, fuck this guy. I'm so over this boss. I lost, what, 4 there? Let's put 6 for Hera. It's crazy how much time I lost. Oh, that's another second. Like a second and a half. I'll tell you what the time loss is actually, because I know it by segment timer now. Because you're supposed to enter the woods at 43. It's a good overworld. I think I grabbed an extra rupee. Oh no, I didn't. Didn't need to. Got the fast arrow. That was 2 seconds. We'll save 2 seconds. Another guard. Just keep getting that guard. If that guard is in that bush, just walk up a tile and a half, I would say. I think it is. A tile and a half, and start your dash. Don't try to fight him. Don't try to start your dash right away. It's not gonna work. We lost 17 seconds so far. It's not like this is super realistic or anything, but it just goes to show you where the time loss is. For this screen, I always look where I dash. Just always, I was probably a little too far right there, but you should just always dash there. Like, don't risk the frames trying to get around this guy. You don't have to move this far right. There's actually a pixel where you don't nudge the tree. But just do this. Like, don't risk this fucking guy quick turning, because he will get you, and it's not worth it. Yeah, but you can, I know you can dash without nudging that tree. Is the sound dead again, VLC player? Are we on the struggle bus again? Are we never mind. So this should be a 234 entrance. grab the wall. So it'd be 234, right? Oh, 233? 232? Actually not bad. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was. Thanks, Wolfie. Should be entering that top part at like 248 or better. I should probably just start using arrows there now. I always have enough. Just use 2 arrows for that. Oh, forgot that happened. That's a shame. I don't know what happened there. I think I just made a mistake in dashing. Oh. Oh, that's another little trick that I do. I'm sure some people are aware of this. When you're in a situation like this where the guards are alerted, you're gonna want to slash the one guy because you got the iframes when he's hit. Dude, fucking 1 frame. It's not even moving 1 frame. I had to slash again because he started moving left, but when a guard is doing this, where he's like his sword's poking out there, you want to like start your dash like nudging this rail. And it seems to help. Oh, see, I got lucky. I actually got a good frame roll here because he's actually hitting me. But I think I'm out of it after this frame. I hate VLC player. Like, is there anything better than VLC player? It's fucking dead. It's harder to get VLC player to work than it is to play this game. VLC player doesn't usually have issues. It only has issues with playing VODs. But I wanted to play VODs because it had the input display. That usually doesn't have issues playing my actual like raw recording. Okay, I played that really safe. I don't know if you guys saw what I did there, but... Alright. So when you have to slash this guy, you're gonna alert the top guard. And if he doesn't fall, I usually walk left. And if he's like quick turns, like if he's there, I slash immediately and then start my dash. But you know, you can't see it because VLC player. NPC. No, it's... Yeah, I've actually tried NPC, I think. Alright, just watch the room in full motion now, but basically, if you don't see that top guy fall, that's kind of like a backup. It's a little slower, but I mean, you just gotta deal with what you have here. That's why I moved back and then started my dash and slashed him, because if I would have just dashed, he would have got me. The key dash there. Always grab that key high if you have beams. You don't have any problems in there. It's good RNG in here. All these rooms are really good. Yes, it is, Chris. What's up, man? Just reviewing it. Calculating time loss and stuff. How you doing, man? What was that upstairs time? I always check this upstairs time, by the way. It's not even sub 27. So sub 27 is like really good. And this was a 27:05. So that's still like, I accept that. That's fine, but I could definitely do better. Chris, damn. No, you can't come in here being that sexy. Let's do dark maze, and then we'll just say +1. We'll just say +1 in dark pits. Oh, please, I was just kidding. This is one blue ball. Can't do anything about that time loss. Thanks, Andy. The Smiling Knob? Dude, that'd be such a good name. Smiling Knob. Congrats on your PB too, by the way. I watched pretty much the entire run, and you can easily beat that PB. You can actually get 124 if you just, like I said, grind dick. But congrats, dude. I can't believe it's been since 2014. I remember seeing that old PB live. You got hosted, I remember specifically that you got hosted by NUP. And you hovered in Ganon's tower. On like retarded pace. That was a number 6 time, Andy. For its time. Yeah, I remember. I was watching that stream. It's cool that you pulled it off, though. I probably would have shit my pants. Back then, at least. Right in the middle of G Tower. Yeah, because the first thing I'm thinking about is, man, I should text Andy because I'm on some ridiculous hot pace right now. I'll get right on that. Oh, I got the bad RNG here. By the way, this is how you fucking handle this RNG. I don't want to see anyone ever getting hit here ever again. I'm dead serious. Don't you dare get hit by this asshole ever again. Look, if he's there, stay left. We'll try to frame advance without crashing VLC, but just boom this asshole. Wait for the spear. VLC, wait for VLC player to catch up. Okay, and you lose sound. Thanks, VLC player. I should have cut this VOD for playing it. Alright, well, you get to see it again. There is a reverse shield block, yeah. I tried doing that strat. That's probably a little faster, but you better hope to fuck you don't get hit by this guy. That's how you handle that RNG. It's really easy, especially if you have the boomerang out. That's why I switched to... I used to menu to mirror in Agadam's Tower. Stop doing that. It's not worth it. Yeah, this is one blue ball. It is definitely 100 swag points. You have to be more right when you start that dash though, because the shield is, when you're facing down, is on the left side of Link. And Andy, this is the correct pod route. I don't know if you are aware that this is the route we're using in 2018. Just so you know, because I saw you go a different way and I'm like, Where the fuck is he going? It was really funny. That was a really. I knew you're aware of like the correct route, but I just thought it was hilarious. At least you were just like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna grab the key, and you just did the old route. You're just paying a tribute to your 2013 strats. See how many buffers this was. I think this was 2. Oh, I was on the right pixel right away. That was 1 buffer. 251 chest. It's not bad. For 1 buffer. Same, Chris. I feel like if you don't get it in like 4 buffers, you're already like panicking because you're just like, oh my god, this is too many, and then you just keep fucking it up. Not a sexy statue. Josh would not be proud. Okay, minutes. What is this statue time? 3:48. That's fine. That's about what I look for. You could do better by like 2 or 3 seconds, but I don't ever get it. I think there's something I'm missing on the overworld. Oh, nice hesitation on the dash there. I think these turtles are good too. If you're entering this door at like sub 430, that's good. Excuse me. I don't dash in this room either. Even though I don't think it's not too much slower to just walk, but it is better to dash. Got good RNG here. When he goes low like that and no fireballs, this is like a setup for a good Helma. And I missed. That was like 2 or 3 seconds there. It's +4 in pod. Not bad. Yeah, I know there's a setup for that key dash. I keep forgetting to like commit to learning it. I am aware. It's like you use like a tile or something, right? It's a good, really good pod. I'll link that. Okay. Yeah, pod's a hard segment. There's 3 things: the hammer jump, the turtles, and then Helmasaur. If you can like always get those 3 good almost every time, you can always sub 610. Palace of Darkness. That was a 608. You actually have some pretty. Oh, nice! I got the runner watcher. Whatever you want to call it, runner watcher special there. Someone fucking rope us out of my face. That always happens when I'm ahead after pod. That fucking asshole sit on me. There's only +1 there. I don't think I saved time here. This is a hard segment to beat. So a neat thing I actually learned on this screen when doing the theory tests. So there's 2 quick warps here, right? So if you end up on the left side, or on the right side of the quick warp, which I got here, what I try to do is I pause and hit diagonal on the same frame, and then you can just dig. Because if you're on the right side of the quick warp, when you dig, you'll actually dig a tile over. So if you're on the left side of that quick warp, you can actually dig immediately instead of having to move to the left. So I use the pause there to like hit diagonal to move 1 pixel and dig optimally. That saved a lot. If you, it's easy to lose time on that screen. 151. 150 is what is a good overworld, but I got hit by the Ropa. I go for this spin speed. It's not too risky. It's like 10 frames faster. The menu makes it free. The way I do it is very safe too, because it gives you a few extra pumps on the hedges if you want to be try hard. Oh, I grabbed that fucking ledge. I keep doing that. You also want to cancel that dash leaving the woods there. Save some lag. Oh, I missed the quick warp. So like another second to movement. This is like a 258. Yep, I was right. You can just tell by the time loss. You want to enter thieves at 256. 255 I've gotten once. I actually got it recently. It was like a perfect overall. There's no lag bushes. The lag bushes matter a lot. It's like 40 frames or something. A good RNG in here too. If that guy goes down, you don't have to move up to start your dash there. You just dash right off the stairs. Yeah, the lag whistle will catch me off guard. Sometimes I'll bonk. I think I get Hellway here too. It's like the freest room in the entire dungeon. Until everything gets in your fucking way. I hate that RNG. I forgot to time that to see how much slower that RNG is. Ooh. There's like one RNG in that room where you bomb the floor, where if the grasshopper stops on the top half of the door, he can knock you out of your dash. There's a chance he can. I use the buffer in here now. Except I'm a fucking idiot and I bonked there. But that buffer is really nice, because all you have to do in that room is whichever way the Patrick star goes, you just go the opposite way. But like if he goes down and then he goes up, like if his second movement is up, you can use the buffer to go to hammer, and then you can hammer the Patrick star and kill him and start your dash. So it's like that room is like almost free, like it's almost completely free with the buffer. Alright, Andy. I'm probably just gonna do this and then probably cut stream. I just wanted to get it done. But that buffer will always help you like read that room if you use it in the second half. As long as you can read the first horse head, which he's usually easy. You can almost always tell when he's gonna shoot you. It's pretty good blind. I think it's a 706. 707. It's about 5 lost here. And like when I say like 5 lost, I don't really mean like I lost more time than that, obviously, everywhere, but oh, I gotta add one for the jelly room too. Jelly conveyor. Alright, I forget how skull goes. I know I saved time here, but I don't think it's like magnificent. Yeah, I lost a little time. I don't know if that's my best thieves time. I don't think it is. That slash is the best buffer ever. Walking out of that hut is barely slower. Yeah, thanks, Gaming Drew. Appreciate it. This overworld's... Oh. For the frog? I'll show you real quick. I skipped the whole sequence. That is don't. I'm mad that that trick is called just press A. It pisses me off so much. And I'll tell you why. It's because you don't just press A. You actually have to press left and A, or a direction in A. I think diagonal works too. All right, so watch what I press here. So I move. I think you can be like halfway. I forgot what the. Yeah, check the theory test for like how far away you can be, but because I know I maximized it there. So watch what I press here. You'll see it on the input display as VLC trots along here. God damn it, dude. This is the worst. It's like you either go too fast or you... There you go. See? Left and A on the same frame. That's all you have to do. No, it's fine. It's the whole point of doing this is to like explain the random things like this. But left and A and there you go. That's it. You just hit left and A. You can also hit like diagonal and A. I think that works too. Any like direction in A. But yeah, up left A also works too. That's probably more optimal to do that because you move upwards. I didn't even think about that. Well, a lot of people don't understand it is because it's just called just press A, and everyone actually just presses A and it doesn't work unless you're like really close. Yeah, it's one of those strats where I'm like, I always want to like, I always think about dropping it, but then I don't because it's like, it's not that hard to do, but you definitely feel shitty when you miss it. It's stupid. Yeah, I did dogs. Oh, I hesitated on that dash. This was actually almost a perfect overworld because I got the fence dash. Which fence dash is also left and A on the same frame when you exit that screen. What's up, Mo? So it's 208. Oh, I got bad RNG there too. That's the only RNG, by the way, that you have to look for. Every other RNG you can dash immediately. So I always walk to the same spot, but see where if he stops in the corner of that path there to the left, you can't dash from the bottom because he'll hit you. So that's why I walked up a little bit before dashing. Good RNG. I actually pushed the statue like 4 pixels too far. But that's not a big deal. It's better that that room just goes right. It doesn't matter how optimal you do it. Dang, sorry to hear that, dude. Nice bonk. That's another... I didn't need to kill that guy. I killed him anyway, though, because I just didn't want to deal with his shit if he decided to go left. It's also really tired of losing runs here. I lost a lot of runs here. Also, for this room here, just dash from the door, and you can pause to see if you're going to be able to walk past that spike. But if you just do a neutral dash from the door, it lines you up perfectly with moving up out of the menu. So like there is the left, or the rightmost pixel you can be before moving up. Another thing I started doing was not doing the rod dashes in here. I should have dropped that a long time ago, but it makes, I don't know, it just makes this whole section easier. It's a pretty good skull. Overall it was like a good dungeon. I lost like 4 before I got to this room. Menu buffer. It's a bad moth. Is that like 3 or 4 on moth? I'll just say 4. Yeah, the menu there's, I find it very useful. I saw Zelna practicing it earlier where he was using it to detect the movement on the floor for the double poke. I thought that was interesting. What's up, Zelna? I thought you were gonna do another run. Did you just decide not to? Hope this run PBs. This is an interesting run, man. I still don't use the flute. I don't do the quick flute menus because I don't believe in my D-pad. I did the flute there for altitude manipulation. Or spooky. Yeah, that's the goddamn kids. So there's like one pixel apparently where you can dash cleanly through the ropa. Nice bonk, you fucking idiot. That's +2 for no reason. Like, in my head, I know that that's a bad dash. Like, but I just don't care. I just bonk anyway. I could have easily prevented that bonk. So that's like 2 with the bad menu, the slow menu. I think this screen goes fine though. Actually, this is pretty good. NMG snipers here. That was a good, really good sort of screen. You'll see it in the first room in ice. You can actually hit the guy. It's only like a 4 to 6 frame time save in RTA. But you can hit the first guy in ice very early. Pretty sure I do it. Sometimes I forget to do it, but I'm pretty sure I did it here. It's gonna be like a 250 entrance. Oh yeah, that's not what I want to see. Can actually do it earlier than that. I think I just was playing it safe. There goes another 2 and ice 2. Yeah, I don't understand what's going on that screen. Well, that was a good Penguins room. I just dash out now. I don't even like bother. I cancel it entering though. Played it safe in here. Not too bad. Not bad. This is pretty good. The dungeon's really not that bad. I just lost time on the overworld and in that second room in ice. The rest of this is fine so far. I wonder what's going on that overworld screen. It's gotta have something. It's probably something that's just totally out of our control. Always face down, falling there. So you can get the nice fresh hammer right as you fall. There's actually a strat I should be doing in here where if I only need one of the magic pots, but I haven't learned it yet. Heard it's faster if you only need one magic. It's probably 6:15. 6:15. Not bad. So I lost 6 in here. The overworld was just shit, and then the first or the second ice room was bad. That's like the hardest room in Ice. Everything else is pretty easy. The swamp is not good. It's coming up here. I don't know why I'm watching the cutscenes. I actually can just skip past them. This, not this screen, but the next screen here. I hate this screen with a passion. I hate it so much. This is like the most well-designed game, or screen in the entire game. I actually did it right here. I didn't have any issues. Truly a Christmas miracle. That buffer's good there. For that. I like walking left. I think in the theory test I don't do it, but I actually like walking left there after experimenting in runs with it. I didn't get it. Yeah, damn, I lied to Andy. Oops. It was. I wouldn't have made it. It was too slow. It's a +1 on the overworld. I don't know how you get 112s. Something I'm doing wrong. There goes another 2. Did I do that? I did, didn't I? Hang on, I'll check that. Because it was not intentional. I forgot that happened in this run. What I was trying to do was... VLC, please. VLC, please. There's, yeah, so there's a cue that I use here, right? So I was trying to set up this flute dash. So when you flute, that's when you start moving. You can't start moving before you do the flute. You have to flute first because it's the only way the setup works. So I hit the flute, and then you're supposed to dash like as Link's shadow touches that dark green area. And then you like always get the bird dash there. It works every time. But if you don't get it, I know you can just either cancel it, but falling in the water didn't really lose me any time. You're becoming one with VLC player. It doesn't lose much. You're only losing like the frames you're supposed to save going for the bird dash. So luckily, it's like you don't really lose time. That's bad RNG. But I was ready for him. I should have took that bomb. It was too late though. Actually, I didn't need the bomb. Yeah, that's how you handle that RNG, by the way. That's how I always handle it. Because usually you dash here. If you see that he's up here, he's gonna run into you like most of the time. So you have to cancel your dash like before the end of this statue here, and see how he like charges at you. That's how you have to handle that. Yeah, pretty much. You know, the whole point of it is to just save the frames. Walking is definitely a lot faster, and dashing is just barely faster than walking. So as long as you're walking towards the bird, you're fine. You're saving more than enough time. The dashing just is more frames. It's gonna be hard for me to like calculate time loss here because Swamp just has so much bullshit. I'm just gonna put +1 in Swamp levers. Sometimes like, I can knock you out of your dash. Yeah, this was not a good swamp. $346 chest. That's +3. Then over my best. Well, according to my notes here, I could get a 342. That's never happened. I don't really know what to do in that room. If that jelly's there, I just slash and kill him. Go for the max dash. And that's a hammer dash I need to look at too. That last one. Apparently it's not really worth it. I thought I timed it as being worth it, but I probably should time it again. Oh, you beat him too? Okay. Good RNG. I think it's worth beaming him. Especially if you have beams here. I don't like this room at all. It actually went well. This is like another room I don't necessarily like. Oh, I didn't need that bomb. I think I just grabbed it because I was on base. It's like 2 lost in here. Dude, I'm so tired of fucking this up in runs. It's just so annoying. I can never get it on a good run. And I really, really could have used it here, but I guess it doesn't matter. This is +12 in Swamp. What's up, Waffle? Yeah, it was close. This is one of my bigger time saves outside of Eastern. Alright, Meyer. I don't think I've never gotten Sup 1. This is probably my best swamp time. I'll have to check my splits after, but almost sure. This is 655 swamp, I think, or 54. It was a 654, very high 654. So I don't even know how it was that good. It felt worse than that. At least when I was playing, it felt worse than that. Sorry, so this guy, if he's ever there and he's moving vertically, I just I beam him now. Nice rupee. Nice bad menu. So that's +2. That bird dash is free, by the way. If you just set it up the exact way I just did there, you can't miss that one at all. The only way you can miss is if you dash late. Luckily, this guy's a bro here, and he hooks your boy up with a heart. 124 entering that cave. That's like okay for me. Like I take that, but I lost 2 seconds. Can't be perfect. I'm like scared to dash out of there still. I can't commit. Can't commit to it. So I lost 2 on this overworld. It's not too bad. Pretty good enter time. I think it's 2:25 downstairs into Mire too. It's not too bad. I don't think I get Mire too. I don't, because I missed this asshole. So that's +3. Bad RNG in here. I'm not gonna notate that as time loss though. You can't do anything about it. Although I did write blue balls down, but that particular room I'm not gonna write. It's not worth it. Ugh, it's kinda sloppy. I think at this point I was like aware that this was a pretty good run. I was looking at my splits, but I like looked at the torch time, and I'm almost certain I've never had a 104.38 torches ever. And I knew how like good that was, considering the new Mire stuff. So like, if you guesstimate 20 minutes from torches plus the Mire stuff, it's about what my PB ends up being. What do I do here? Also, I looked into this, getting frame ruled through this guy here with the menu, and I don't like the results it gives when you miss it. Because sometimes it pushes you past the stairs. And I feel like that is so much worse. Still a pretty rare chance you'll slip through the fireball. I also need to look into this room, because sometimes that BMOS will hit me and knock me to the right. Wow, that was like a very scared dash. Dash like such a pussy there. It's 507 downstairs. Best I've had is 503, I think. I don't know what my old like Mire gold pre-Mire stuff. I'm pretty sure I've had better. Don't dash down there. I think it's faster though, right? I actually never timed it. Just walk
Probably barely matters. 546 upstairs. This Meyer could have been so much better. What's up, Fricker? I love this strat. This is easily my best Meyer time ever. I think everything beyond this is like my best. 107.20. I think sub 107 is 123 pace. Meyer was pretty good. I didn't notate that much time loss here. I guess it wasn't that bad. There's like 5 here. But I know, like, that's improvable. That'd bring me past sub 5. That's fine, Fricker. Feel free to, like, stop me if you see something you want me to cover. Kind of just letting it play and just accumulating time loss as I go along. See, that's... Ever since I started doing that, I think Pincus does that. I never have issues on that screen anymore, or in that section. Let's see what this time loss was here. 36 is a good entrance time, like really good. 35 is with Waffle House drive-thru. That's +4. Believe it or not, this light world is not good either. I lose 5 in Eastern just from the overworld. And then, Desert was bad, I just had a 2 cycle. It's actually not that good. The 2 cycle helped a lot. Hera was fine, I guess. 132 entrance. Alright. Turtle Rock will be interesting because I make a huge mistake in here and still save time. I think I'm like one of the few people that don't menu before the fire rod hits the torch. One of the few top players, I guess. I wasn't fast enough to go for the 5 frames or 10 frames in that room. Just played it safe. At this point, I'm like, I'm almost -20, so I'm like, I know I don't need like the best end game. I just need a good end game. Good chomps. Couldn't remember how chomps went. I guess since I couldn't remember, it means it went good. Yeah, I think I've gotten 1 run with no bomb there. I'm not quite ready to drop it yet. It's really, it messes with some of the menus too. That's like the main concern, is the menus. It's not like skipping the bomb. It's just the menus. Yeah, look at this. I can't believe I didn't grab that key. I was actually mad. Hang on, let's count that time loss. When did I enter? 3:30. I think it should have been 3:23. It would have been like 322, so I lost. We'll just put 7. Oh, 7 seconds. That's a lot of fucking time to lose. So like at this point, when that happened, in my head I'm like, I can't save any fucking time here. Because I was already lost a bit on the overworld. But I think the rest of this is fine. The rest of the dungeon was good. This RNG kind of sucks. It's one of the slower ones, but I got both the drops, so that was very convenient. Really only needed the hearts. You just hold up out of that too, by the way. $432, yeah. I've had 420 entering the basement before, I think. Or 421 or something. I think that's my best ever. So this was already, like when I saw that basement time, I was like, this is lose time here. I thought I was. Just went for laser skip, of course. I kind of know what to look for there in that room, but it's very scary on a good run to go for it. But I knew I needed it, and then I just killed this guy because I did not want to get fucked by him. Oh, nice. Is that +1? I'll just put +1. Something. Welcome to the insane house. So like, I hadn't looked at the segment timer since the basement, and I can't believe I did that. I fucking took damage there for no reason. Then I saw the way I can always tell what my total rock time is when it's exactly 1 minute from when you kill Trinex. As soon as you put the killing blow on Trinex, if you look at the segment timer, it's about 1 minute from that point, as long as you grab the crystal in the heart container correctly. Which you can't fuck up ever. So save 2 here, I think. So 706. So it's saved time. Which is crazy. The refill was pretty rough. It's a lot of hearts. This is one of the ones that are definitely affected by the refill. It was a high 706. That's why I saved 1.5 instead of like 2 for the refill. Yeah, I saw -20. I'm like, it's like, alright, I can actually have a bad tower and still PV. It's like getting a 7-2x tower like actually requires really bad shit to happen. For me at least. So I knew I was pretty safe. I had a pretty comfy cushion here with being -20. This Ganon's tower is actually not as good as I thought it was. Just the time looks good. Nothing risky here. These are all pretty safe strats. There's like no reason to go for like anything stupid in Ganon's Tower unless you're like Zelna or WQ. PB's not good enough for me to go for the frame savers. Silent chest. It was like there wasn't an opening, chest opening sound there. I noticed that during the run, and it like threw me off. Something happened to my sound or something. I like that buffer. That buffer is a lifesaver. I make a mistake here. Hang on, actually, I want to see it. Because I was really mad about this. I actually was very livid when this happened to me. I know I press Y. So I'm gonna see where I press Y. Meanwhile, VLC. How much you want to bet I pressed it a frame early? I'm really good at making those type of mistakes where I'm like frame perfect with the mistakes I make. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. I hit Y here. I hit fucking Y right here, dude. I am outside of the door. I am out of the threshold of the door. Fuck this stupid game, dude. That is bullshit. So of course I'm like, oh, well, this didn't work. That's like, so I, like when you hear me complaining, like, I know I pressed the button, this is why I'm glad I have an input display, because I know I fucking hit the button. Like, I'm not incompetent. I know I can fucking hit buttons on a controller. Fucking VLC player, dude. Like, it just can't survive this run, can it? So, that fucked up my timing here and caused this to happen. Lost 10 billion magic. Literally because I pressed it a frame too early, which actually looks like it should have worked. I guess the bottom of Link's shadow was still in the threshold, so it didn't count. It was a good video game. Anyway. So I like panicked a little bit, because I'm like, alright, I have like no magic for the tower. And no hearts. 245 upstairs. It should be like 244. So I lost like 3 seconds. It's like a minute or a second, 2 seconds of mimics. 1. Give me a second. Yes. It's in the left shelf. Yes. Sorry. I switched to this, that bonk was intended. I think someone in chat asked if that was intended. I'm gonna go back, sorry. Let's distract you for a second. I like the slash in that rune though. That's definitely a better strat. But that bonk's intentional. If you kill that last guy with the dash, just bonk. I don't care if it's optimal or not. Do it. Doesn't lose that much time. Gauntlet wasn't that good. So I was actually kind of scared at this point. I was like, wow. One cycle ammo came in clutch here. I needed that so bad. What's up, countdown? So I needed the magic. So that's like a lot of time. 432 upstairs. That's like plus 10 on my gold. Or something. And then I don't know what happened there. I decided to lag the fucking room to hell. There's too much time loss for me to accumulate here. I just have to do it at the end. What's up, Clayton? What's up, Clint Beastwood? Kind of like Jayden's style there, where he waits for the magic to refill and you walk right as you wait, and then just fire out that torch. Glad I got this too. You can tell if you're gonna get that as long as you can just tell by your movement. If your movement's bad, you won't get it though. You should just wait for the left torch. Not too bad, just rewatching last night's run. Oh, this is very scary right here. I am so happy I got that spin. I was actually very, very scared. I was fucking shitting my pants. So at this point I'm like, well, even if this is a 4 cycle, I'm like gonna still save time. So like a 5 cycle, I would still be ahead entering game. I knew like I was pretty safe here, so I didn't care how this fight went because of how far ahead I was. I got very lucky that he shot that top shot too. Sometimes he doesn't do that. Very good 3 cycle. Very, very good. Man, I could have been... This was really close to, like, if that tower was like a low 70x, that's close to 123 pace. I would have still needed like a good Ganon. Okay, at this point I'm like, alright, I'm minus 32. All I gotta do is just not miss torch glitch. It's like, I don't care how many warps I get, I'll be fine as long as it's not like 37. One. I only got 2. So I was like, alright. And then I was like, just don't give me this RNG, and then I got this RNG. I was like, I'm just gonna go for it, I don't care. It's very... I wish that would have started the triples. That would have been an insane Ganon. But I didn't even go for cave spin. It wasn't even worth it on this face. Just wanted to seal the deal. Not lose the run here. Okay, that was bullshit. It was bullshit, but I looked at it after the run. Hang on, let me go back. I was actually 1 pixel. I was 1 pixel too high when lighting this torch. I was literally 1 pixel too high. That's why it didn't work. Literally the only reason. And that was it. So 1 miss spin, no cape spin, 2 warps. I should have tied my PBs Ganon, but missing the spin cost me. Because in my PB, I didn't go for the cape spin either. Because I was like far enough ahead that I didn't need it or something. Oh, is it really? Nice. Legendary run. An average run. Thanks, dogs. See you later. This is, like I said, the first time ever that, like, I was actually happy with a fucking run that I did in this game. And not, like, mad like I am, like, after every PB. Like, I couldn't be mad at this run. There was only 2 segments that were really bad. And by really bad, it wasn't, like, that bad. So... this is above average run. I can safely say this is a good run and not feel bad about it. Because even, like, if you think about it, even if I didn't have the Meyer stuff to fall back on here, this would have still cut the old. It would have cut 124 3x, which is fine. I can beat this time, but it's not going to be easy. Like, ultimately, I'll go for 123, but this was the run I wanted before. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't think I'll grind it out right away, but I think I'll wait a little bit, let this sit. I'm gonna continue playing because I'm still in the tournament, but it's +3 to 1 miss spin, and we'll just say +3 to warps. Alright. I'll have to go back and, like, really look at Ganon's Tower again. I don't want to hear myself almost. It sounds like, I know when I get on the mic, it sounds like I was on the fucking treadmill for, like, the last hour and a half. So I don't think I want to hear that. If you guys want to hear that, you can go back and watch the highlight. Let me, like, look at this time loss again, though, because I want to add it up properly. I think I waited in GBZ too. See how much I lose in Gauntlet. Gauntlet's, like, not worth. Oh, I thought you meant something else. Sorry, I didn't understand what you were saying. It was one blue ball. Well, okay, so before I did this run, the day before I did this run, I did a bunch of let me see if I can find the splits actually, because I have them. I still have my SNES on. Splits. These are my, like, oh, this is Blat split. So this is, like, what I practice when I'm sucking balls at endgame, which is, like, basically everything before yesterday. Ignore the split names because it's, like not the right names, but yeah. So this is these are my endgame splits. So I was doing this on my alt yesterday, and I PB'd in this. I got a 704 Meyer, 701 Turtle Rock, 707 Ganon's Tower, and a 155 Ganon, which, like, isn't that good. But it was a few warps. Like, I think it was 3 or 4 warps. But, like, I just it was like a 2308 is a pretty good end game for Meyer. You can get below 23 if you're like really good. But this was really good. This beat my old PB's endgame by 25 seconds. And current, let me see. Current endgame, I think is, current endgame is very similar. 703 Meyer, 706 Turtle Rock, 712. So it's not even as good as that practice run I did. But that fucking helped. Like so much. Like do end game runs from Meyer to end and you will definitely like pound out all the time loss. Arbitrary numbers are fun to chase, by the way. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to change it unless you just prefer it the other way. Like, it doesn't matter at all. Let me go back to this real quick. Shit. Well, you don't have to, like, delete your splits. You can just change when you time it. And just, it's like 3 seconds difference. I think Eddie still does back crash, doesn't he? That was good. I grabbed that magic. By the way, that magic was really clutch because I remember I was low on magic. So I needed that magic drop. That was super clutch. It's like 2 and gauntlet. This is good. I think this was bad. What is this? Another 2, so 4. 4 on gauntlet. I think another 2 here. It's like 3 actually. It's 2, 2, 3, that's 7. So 7 on gauntlet. Sorry, I just want to like add all this up. Thanks, Dahlia. Appreciate that. It's still gonna improve it. The Wizard was just bad. It's finally a run. Finally a run that's not shitty. I always feel bad for complaining about like bad 124s, but it's like you don't understand like how frustrating it is to have a really good run and then have one really bad segment in your PB that like weighs down the entire fucking run. Like that's the most infuriating thing ever for me. Like knowing that you're capable of something that's at least 30 to 40 seconds faster than your PB, but you had one really bad segment or something like that. That's just, to me, that's frustrating. So I don't ever mean it in a bad way, like, oh, this 124 sucks. It's just like, it's frustrating when you don't PB on the level that you're at. I feel like this PB was very close to where I'm at. If not the closest PB I've gotten since 124. Because even my first 124 was like not good. Because it had a 720 Turtle Rock, which was awful. It had 0 blue balls but backup rupees, and it had a really, really bad swamp that lost like 15 to 20 seconds. So, alright, let's add all this time loss up. Plus 12. Turtle Rock. It's fine, guys. I'm not upset that anybody missed it. Just glad everyone's here now. 3, 5, 7, 14, 15, 17 in tower I lost. And that's a rough estimate. I probably lost more. Plus 6 on Ganon. With no Cape Spring, of course. Alright, I'll watch Ganon one more time since it's... Can I like paste this into IRC? Will this work? I don't think anybody would care to see this, but I'm gonna post it anyway. I don't know if IRC will let me post all this. Oh wait, that didn't work. Let's see if that works. No, that does not work. That's not what I wanted to do, but there you go. Opening global because of that shit. I'll put this in like a paste bin or something. Alright, let's get our calculators out and add this time loss up. 6 plus 5 plus 6 plus 12 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 12 plus 5 plus 12 plus 17 plus 6. It's 105 seconds of rough estimated time loss. That's a minute and 45 seconds. That just goes to show you. That's crazy. That's like that's 123 flat. If none of that bad shit happened, but that's crazy. I didn't like count movement mistakes and bad dashing, of course, but this is just like estimated time loss. So it's 1:45, 1 minute and 45 seconds. So just think about that for a minute. That's a lot. It's a lot of time. So 123 is definitely possible. Way more possible than I thought. Alright, who's streaming? Josh is offline. I had his stream up. Zelna's offline. I'm gonna take a break for the night. I'm not gonna do any runs. I'll do runs tomorrow. Who's practicing here? Zost. Zost has been playing again. Oh, Zero Rush is... I'm gonna host him, actually. Oh, Louis going in, too. Let me host Louis. He's always hosting me, so I might as well host him. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll do some more runs tomorrow. And thanks, City, for the congrats. KJ.